Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a round I got Tuesday night in the Zoloat. This is a 600 ace match rated mode, so I don't think we won, but it came out relatively well. To be honest, I kind of lucked into the ideal team comp for the Zoloat, which is a general with a bunch of fun melee skills, and also the passive goggle ability, the one like the Metal Spider has, which allows you to see the positions and identities of mobile suits without pinging them or alerting them or the rest of your team. But what makes that good for this particular round is it turns out there are two Pixys on the enemy team. So I have type advantage. I have a way to track them. It is temporary, which can be a problem, but otherwise, yeah, it is really not a bad matchup. But yeah, Zoloat is mostly, it has okay ranged weapons, but is mostly melee oriented. It has a very, very good heat rod. It has basically one in each finger, I believe, so you get a nice, like, dragnet kind of. It has shield for parrying, as you saw, and a nice spinny parry, which I've never managed to hit multiple things with, I don't think, but would be fun if I got a chance. And yeah, managed to take out one of the Pixys, get the point, and get back in the suit. The only thing it doesn't really have going for it is it can do aerial melee with, I believe, both the beam saber and the heat rod type weapon, but it does not have any weapons at all that can fire while moving, and nothing ranged, rather. So, at this point, I had not yet figured out that there are two Pixys, because I only saw one at a time, didn't notice that the color schemes were different, didn't really expect there to be two Pixys. But this is also the most mileage I've gotten out of the shield spin in a round, honestly. It also has a ram built into one of its shoulders, which is a nice weapon that causes knockback when it hits, but I've not managed to make very good use of it up to now, and I think I actually landed maybe once in the whole round, at best. Because I haven't used it a lot, I have not gotten the spacing down yet, so. But managed not to hit number 4 there after we kind of bounced off of each other. And I am just, yep, there is a Pixy, which visor's not back yet, but when it is, that'll be a good position. Yeah, Violent Custom and I are trying to handle the Pixy. Now I can keep an eye on it, but I ran out of boost chasing it, and I tried to tackle, which, bad combination, obviously. But yeah, I have some idea of what it is. Yeah, that's how long the scan lasts, so I'm not in a great position here, but I figured out it would be behind me. Hit it with the spin, hit it with the rifle, ran out of health, and now we'll try again. But yeah, it is, yeah, I like the Zoloat. I don't think I've run a video with it before. I searched for it and I couldn't find it, so gonna assume. But, my memory is terrible. It just is. Yeah, so far so good. And yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what the buffs are this month. I know 2 of them. I know Burning Gundam is going to be one of them, because they have supposedly adjusted the parameters from the Steam version. And there's a Pixie. But yeah, there is also words. Man, I wonder. Okay, no, the feet are kind of reddish. I was about to say, I wonder if they're doing Maelstrom's color scheme, or just coincidence. And I think it's coincidence. But Bringing. But yeah, so Burning's been adjusted, and yeah, like I said, this is when this here is when I figured out, oh, there's 2 Pixys, which honestly was a good feeling, because yeah, it means there are 2 things I am pretty well equipped for dealing with in this round. And spin. Also, neither of the Pixys understood, which a lot of the things that, okay, nice counter, yeah. A lot of the players at higher costs do, but I don't think the Pixie player may have been aware that a shield parry is a melee attack that you can counter. Yeah, and I just went right past them with that ram, so. Burnham Jagan managed to stop it there, and it managed to tank through the heat rod. I don't know why that wasn't a counter. You know the drill. But this time the parry connected, and I almost but didn't quite do enough damage to finish them off, which is kind of a shame since they are the ace. Trying to, but luckily, the Pixie is not was not patient, so they just took a KO from the enemy ace, which does help us out. Maybe we did win this one. Maybe I'm thinking of the one before it that we didn't quite win. But yep, yeah. So we just lost our ace, but we still have a little bit of a lead. Ace match leads can change very quickly with the triple point thing, so we'll see what happens there. And there's a Pixie, which did stop me. I was not paying enough attention, even though I, turned my visor on and everything. It's got the weird, the bug eyes, and the bug eyes are useful. But yeah, I think I'm going straight for the ace, which, since our ace was not on the field until just now, is not the worst plan, except that the enemy team is trying to defend their ace, which is what they should be doing. So I have gotten myself in probably over my head somewhat, which would not be the first time. Burnham Jagan and I bounced off of each other. That, I don't remember what that is, but I think the ace is what got me this time, and yeah, now they have the lead. So, okay, it's a DJ Assault package, and okay, the ace didn't get me, and they managed to get the lead. So, that's not the worst news. It would be more of a lead if the ace had gotten me, but yeah, I've made better decisions, as usual. But our team, as you can see, hanging together pretty well. That is good news. We've got a minute to try and tie things up. And I found a Pixie to shoot, which, see, the Pixie apparently just decided to abandon ship and I guess capture the point, which I don't think is a huge deal at this point. But I decided to just take that since our ace was under attack somewhere else, and I didn't want to give the Pixie pilot time to repair. And that was just a mistake on my part. Zagok was moving in. Yeah, our ace is an RF Zagok. And yeah, at least this time I had the sense to just leave it alone and let the ace do the ace thing. Which, yeah, sometimes in an ace match, you got to pull your shots. Sometimes it can be a really tough decision when you're trying to decide. Yeah, and I think somebody there, yeah, number 4 just didn't pull their shot, but I think they sent sorry. It also happens, accidents do happen. But yeah, sometimes it's kind of hard to figure out, okay, should I pull my shot and try and let the ace get this, or should I take the shot before they can destroy the ace? And yeah, I sent for help because there's nobody to help, but we needed to keep the ace alive. Luckily, the ace did a good job, kept themselves alive, and we did pull it off. So I cannot complain about that. And top damage, that's not the worst thing to have in an ace match, so I will take it. Now, I feel like if you're not the ace, the best thing to have is top assist, but regardless, I don't think I did badly. And I got tokens out of it, so hey. Anyway, that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. Yeah, I wound up having to play a few rounds this evening, not just to get a video, but also to finish up the missions for the Dolmel on my main account. And I managed to do that, so I've got all 4 levels of it now, I think. So, yeah, was happy to see that, and I'm hoping we get some more limited missions for suits with the Golden Week update coming tonight.